Up next, we have Confronting Shadows, How Speaking Khmer Shapes Our Identity by Taing.
So, you all may be wondering, why am I doing this speech in English when I'm here to enhance the Khmer language? So if you ask me at first, I wouldn't know the answer to it too. But now, I think I got the perfect answer. Now, who here in this room could understand English better than Khmer? Aha, around 80%. This is the answer to the question. Now, my name is Taing, and I'm from grade 12. English is like Adolf Hitler. It's invading itself to every part of the world. With 17% of the world's population, that would equate to 1.5 billion of people know how to speak English. Now you may ask, 17%, that's kind of little. But come on, China and India's population would make up 25% of this world population already. So 17 is not that little. Every day, my little cousin, they don't even want to communicate with their grandparents anymore. You ask why? Because they can't understand what their grandparents are saying. However, when someone asks them, "Oh, hey, kiddo, where are you from?" they would stand there proudly with their chest up saying, "I'm from Cambodia," when they need a translator for their own country's language. Now, I'm pretty sure that everyone here experienced similar things. Because one time, there was one people telling me, you know, not understanding Khmer is actually not a bad thing. At least I don't understand the scolding from the Khmer teachers. It didn't hurt, I guess. Khmer was at the death gate several times. From the French colonial period, when the French tried to banish our language, to the Khmer Rouge, when all schools were demolished, and now to this modern globalized era where everyone is speaking English. It's as if it's normal for the Khmer language to be endangered. Now you ask, why is English being part of our everyday linguistic party? We can break it down into 3 points. 1, the global promise. English is often seen as the world's language. It's the language to Hollywood movies, international business deals, and yes, those epic memes that you see in the internet. We believe that mastering English is the key to global success, while Khmer is that secret family recipe passed down through many generations, priceless, but often overlooked in rush to be international. Second, digital overload. Our digital world is saturated with English content. Scroll through any social media feeds and you'll see English everywhere. From hashtag to viral challenges, and even those trending dance moves come with English instruction. It's like finding a unicorn in a sea of emojis when you're searching for a Khmer meme. Lastly, we have school and society. School is a bit of a mixture. On one hand, they're trying to prepare us for the globalized future by emphasizing on English. While on the other hand, there's that rich heritage cultural that is begging to be celebrated. It's like juggling those languages on a unicycle. Thrilling, but chaotic when one of those languages decides to slip. Now, let's imagine this. You're in a family dinner, and your grandma, they're telling you a folk tale of Khmer. You, half listening, can't help but respond, "That's lit, Grandma. Grandma's on fire. Grandma got riz." I mean, it's like mixing coconut with soda. Jarring, unexpected, but downright hilarious. Our language mishaps not only make good laughs at the family dinner, but it also signals a deeper cultural challenge. So, what are we gonna do? Do we banish English from the digital realm forever? Absolutely not. We need a bilingual revolution where both languages can throw their best dance move on the floor. First, we have school as our superhero language. Not only us is noticing the shift. According to Khmer Times, our very own Prime Minister, Hun Manait, is calling for a strengthening in Khmer education. Yes, even at the highest level, where we may all be acing our English essay, we are missing on the soul-soothing poetry and proverbs of Khmer. Next, we have family and community power. Let our Khmer language shine on the dinner table. So next time your parents ask you, oh, how is your day? Try to respond first in Khmer, then later in English. And I don't mean like,ថ្ងៃនេះwas Sigma, or I came Merlin TEDx នៅសាលា today. I mean, something complete at least. Lastly, we have digital renaissance. The internet is overflowing with English content. It's high time that we fill our internet with Khmer content, from artists to music to podcasts. I mean, after all, if a picture is worth a million of words, wouldn't you want those words to be in Khmer? I understand that we may all sound more foreign than a foreigner whenever we speak Khmer. But we want to have the confidence to order food in the restaurant ourselves, not struggling in front of the cashier and sulking because we're forced to do it by our parents. We want to figure out what the Khmer teachers are talking about. Like, what if they're gossiping about us? We can't miss out on that. And we want to at least understand those questions on those unsolvable Khmer exam. So next time someone asks you, hey, what was on this exam? You can ask, look, I didn't figure out the answer, but I can explain you the question. Although we might not know some words, or we might not understand what other people are saying. So what? Are we gonna give up on our own identity like that? We have to at least try. Even a foreigner like Mr. Alexander sounds more fluent than a fifth grader. Like, we can't let that language that was protected by our ancestors for centuries be lost in this generation. Therefore, let's keep the effort to let this language alive. While English might be stealing the spotlight in TikTok and Instagram, Khmer is that soulful storytellers that carries our history, culture, and identity. We must ensure that this vibrant language isn't lost in translation. So let's race to a future where our conversation are as richly layered as our heritage, and where every linguistic twist is a chance to celebrate who we truly are. ជាចុងក្រោយក្នុងនាមយើងជាតពាំងស្នងឫស្សីនិងយុវជនខ្មែរមួយរូបយើងគប្បីសាមគ្គីគ្នាថែរក្សានិងរួមគ្នាអភិរក្សភាសាជាតិឲ្យបានគង់វង្សនិងរីកដុះដាលជានិរន្តរ៍ព្រោះវាបញ្ជាក់ពីអត្តសញ្ញាណនិងវប្បធម៌ជាតិយើងដូច្នេះហើយទោះបីយើងទទួលរងឥទ្ធិពលបរទេសក្តីក៏យើងមិនត្រូវបោះបង់អ្វីដែលបង្ហាញពីអត្តន័យនិងតម្លៃវប្បធម៌ជាតិយើងដូចសុភាសិតមួយដែលបានចែងថាវប្បធម៌រលត់ជាតិរលាយវប្បធម៌ពនរាយជាតិកើនកាន